Hello my dear crystal lovers, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, my name is AM and I am the founder of AVIUVI. AVIUVI.com is my web shop where you can find the most spectacular and ethically sourced crystals from all over the world. I'll leave a link for that in the description below. But today we are in the motherland of Moldavite. So we're here in Prague, in Czech Republic, because Andreas's childhood friend is getting married. He's from Denmark, the bride is from Sweden. They live in Switzerland and they decided to have their wedding here in Prague. Andreas and I, we've never been to Prague before, so we are pretty excited about being here. So Prague in Czech Republic is, in crystal circles, of course, mostly known for Moldavite. And yeah, I have a few Moldavite stories to tell you. But we're definitely going to explore what types of crystals we can find here, because there are quite a lot of crystal shops in Prague. I'm also going to take you guys to the National Museum, where they have a huge exhibition of different minerals. They actually have one of the biggest collections in the world. But I'm just going to tell you first, we have the most spectacular room. We are at a hotel called the Julius. It's a new hotel here in Prague, so everything is so nice and new and clean. We didn't really know what to expect in terms of hotels here in Prague, so we just chose the one that we thought looked the coolest. And let me tell you, this hotel did not disappoint. We booked a room and they actually decided to upgrade us. This is not a commercial or advertised or anything. We were just really excited about visiting this hotel. One of the reasons why we chose this one is because, as you can see, there's a lot of natural materials here. It's very minimalistic. It looks a little bit Scandinavian, maybe even Japanese inspired, but it's actually an Italian designer who did everything, and I just love it. Here I was so excited, and I'll insert some photos of the hotel. They gave us the most friendliest tour. The service is amazing, and so far we've only been here for a few hours. Everything is so high quality. The bed and I mean everything so far is just the best of the best. So overall in this hotel, aside from all of the natural materials that is used in this project, again, this is a new hotel, I think it was from May. Besides that, all of the natural materials, they have natural roofs, they have a lot of things going in terms of plants on the outsides of the buildings. You have vegan products in the bathroom, organic towels. So they really thought about everything. It's not just a pretty and beautiful hotel, it's actually also a very mindful hotel in terms of sustainability. So far, I am thrilled about everything. I was so excited when I saw the room. We had no idea that they upgraded the room for us, and we were just so surprised. It means a lot to us because this is the first time that Andreas and we are out traveling in 6 years. Prague is a really old city, so you'll see a lot of old buildings, but from different time periods. An aesthetic that seems to run through everything that we've seen so far is Art Nouveau. And I'm not sure about it, but I think that's a really Czech kind of style. So we're definitely excited to go and explore the city. Tonight we have rehearsal dinner for the bride and groom, but other than that, we are gonna be tourists in this beautiful city. I'll leave the link for the hotel in the description below. I recommend that you go and check it out. It is absolutely stunning. But let's go on this journey. So it turns out that the selection of crystal shops in Prague is actually quite disappointing. So I'm not going to show you any of that. But instead, let me take the opportunity to tell you about my experience with Moldavite. We had actually planned to bring our Moldavites to Prague and leave them here. However, as things goes with Moldavite, they have a tendency to disappear. Moldavite is a tektite created from a meteor impact. This happened approximately 14.8 million years ago. Metaphysically, Moldavite is known to invite transformation, accelerate spiritual growth, and invoke the manifestation of your highest destiny. When I first got interested in crystals, it was because of the Herkimer diamond. And Herkimer diamonds are often related to Moldavite because they both are considered to be very powerful. So I kept seeing it coming up, and I got a tiny piece of Moldavite. This was quite a while before they started trending on TikTok, but today you can find thousands and thousands of testimonials there. I consciously made a decision not to research other people's experiences with Moldavites prior to exploring it. And my first impression was that I was very aware of it wherever I went. So I definitely felt that it had a really strong presence. When I first got it, I was walking around in Copenhagen, where I would usually be very curious and aware of everything going around all around me. But I couldn't quite do that with Moldavite in my hand. And at one point I actually ended up wrapping it up in, something that I had available in my bag so that I could better concentrate on the practical things that I had to do that day. So that was my first impression, that it was very attention-grabbing, not in a bad way, and actually I found it quite blissful and comforting, but definitely the experience of being very fixated on this particular object. And this experience continued the following days. I felt like I got tunnel perception when I had it with me, and to be honest, it did become a little bit uncomfortable for me, so I decided to leave it. But in 2021, Andreas and we got 2 new Moldavites that we wore every day for about 3 months or so. And the same thing happened for us both. We got tunnel vision, concentration issues, but there was also a lot more going on this time. Andreas had 0 prior knowledge of what the Moldavite represented or what types of experiences others had had. So we decided to make it an experiment where he would just go into it completely blank. And his journey was the most notable. The time period was a total roller coaster of unpredictable wins, but also just as many unpredictable losses. Constant extremes of opportunities and blocks in the road. He got offered the biggest and highest paid jobs of his life, but then suddenly had them snatched right out from under him, and that has never happened before. So finally Andreas decided not to wear his Moldavite because he got so tired of the possibility of losing clients and important meetings, and to no surprise, when he did take it off, everything immediately started to flow again. But the Moldavite experience made a huge difference in taking charge of his career, and today his direction is completely different from what it was before. In our experience, Moldavite doesn't care about comfort. It just wants to get your spirit from A to Z in the shortest time possible. It's kind of like sitting on the passenger seat of the fast track of life, and it was a notable catalyst for a lot of changes. It was quite clear for us that it demanded change and forced us into take a deep look at our direction and the choices we made and why we made them. Towards the end, Andreas even said that it felt like the Moldavite was kind of starving him out. And when I listen to other stories, it seems like they've had similar experiences. A massive roller coaster ride in a particular life area. It was definitely a humbling experience for both of us. However, it was also a call to step into our full power and also to get in the driver's seat of life. So we thought that we were done with the Moldavites and had planned to leave our pieces in Prague. However, the Moldavites had other plans for us. And perhaps that means that there will come a time where we once again choose to go on this bumpy roller coaster ride. I don't know, who knows? But everything I'm telling you today is of course just our experience, and it might be completely different for you. Would I recommend anyone to work with Moldavite? Probably not, unless you feel really stuck and need a serious push to get back on track. Then I would say buckle up and get ready for a big transformation. In the next video, I'm taking you to the National Museum in Prague to show you their massive Moldavite collection, so stay tuned for that video. But that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed visiting Prague with us and hearing about our Moldavite experiences. If you found it informing, enlightening, or otherwise entertaining, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It helps me to know what you guys want me to talk about, but it also helps others to find this content if that is what they're looking for. I wish you the most amazing day with so much love to you and to yours.